Alright, random baby boys. Today we are going to be getting into the gay trades that I took today. I ended up losing some bresh. So, without further ado, let's jump right into this shit, man. Today my bias was bullish, which ended up playing out, just unfortunately, not the way that I wanted it to, at the right time. So, first of all, why was my bias bullish? On ES, we have these lows up to these highs, and from that, we can see that we were within a discounted price range, and we came down, filled in this big-ass imbalance. From there, we scale down into the 4-hour time frame. We can see that price, boom, came down and filled in this discounted price range once again from these range lows up to these range highs. So I'm able to look for longs. With that being said, what were some of the reasons why I wanted to go long? Well, honestly, looking at this chart, it kind of gives me obviously hindsight of why I maybe would have wanted to wait, because I didn't necessarily get much of a catalyst. Okay, my main overall idea was just, hey, we're sitting in a discounted price range, and I'm able to scale down to the lowest time frames ever and start looking for trades. And again, that very well could have been avoided by just waiting for a much higher, or not a much higher, but like a 15-minute high confluence price range, which very well could have just been, boom, this liquidity sweep right here. And then shit would have played out. And I guess that's probably like the first thing that I would say that went wrong with this trade, was just I was a bit too antsy. So, what the fuck is going on in here? Anyways, we see that market opens, okay, we see a sweep of 5-minute liquidity, and really that's kind of what I base this entire bias off of. We see a sweep of 5-minute liquidity, we end up breaking structure, we also form this 5-minute imbalance right here. We also had news that came out at 10 a.m. It didn't cause much action from the market, but we had this 5-minute imbalance. Get rid of this. This was me drawing out what I didn't even know was called a BPR until today, and I thought I found out some fucking cool thing. Apparently some shit that I found out on my own, like literally 2 days ago by trading, where I was like, oh yeah, this is a high confluence price range because there's a bearish imbalance and a bullish imbalance in the same area. That shit's already an ICT concept. Who would have fucking thought? He'd be thinking of fucking everything and just slapping a fancy-ass name on it. BPR. Sorry. Anyways, we have this 5-minute imbalance. We have this as our order cock. Yeah, I bet you didn't come up with that one. Order cock.
Order cock. Order cock. Hello, I would like one. Hello, I would like one order, please. What would you like? Yeah, can I order one cock?
Anyways. Ow! We sweep liquidity, we make an
Order cock.
okay. 5-minute imbalance. We see price, boom, draw back down into that 5-minute imbalance, perfectly poke the
Order cock.
okay, and then from there, we get a break of structure to the upside. For me, that's what I entered off of. Again, I thought I saw enough. This was the first take profit. Then all the other ones were right on up here. So first take profit was here. Second take profit was this. Oh yeah, and this was based on just the equilibrium price range of from these range highs down to these range lows right here. Boom, we have this as equilibrium. Sorry, I keep having to pause it. My gate keeps calling me to let people in. Anyways, from these range highs down to these range lows, that's why we had that blue line right there. Equilibrium of a previous downtrending hourly chart, you know, makes pretty solid sense in terms of why I would want to put a take profit there, just in case price wants to reverse. But anyways, we can see that none of our take profits got hit. We got fucking edged on this one right here, boys. Really tough sight to see. Sucks, but then again, it is what it is. We end up getting stopped out with literally like within the next 2 minutes. Just kidding, more like 4 minutes. But then we can see that price did want all of these areas, as we can see. It did want equilibrium. It did want this hourly imbalance. It did want this hourly order block. It did want this hourly imbalance. It did want this hourly breaker block. It wanted all of that. But not without sweeping out 15-minute liquidity first. So, unfortunately, we were caught on the wrong side of that trade. But hey, am I upset about this trade? Most people, I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here. I think most beginner or most unprofitable or just, mainly just beginner traders would have seen this and would have flipped the fuck out because, like, look at that. 50 cents away from hitting take profit, they would have crashed out, man. But for me, I'm perfectly okay with taking a loss like this. One, because my bias overall, it was correct. Two, it helps me figure out how I could have gone about this in a better way. Should have had my eyes out for these 5-minute highs right next to equilibrium that very well could have caused a leg down, which it did. And then on top of that, you know, I'm honestly glad that I didn't even win this trade. Obviously, I'm not happy about the money lost. But I'm glad that I didn't win this trade because it helps me see what I could have done a lot better, which was realize that, hey, I didn't necessarily have a higher time frame that showed me a high probability price range to execute in. That was my main flaw. Today, I took a trade purely based off of us just being within a discounted price range, and I immediately was down and in the fucking trenches of the 1 minute time frame. I know we had a quick little 5-minute sweep, but that really, I mean, look at this, you know, that's not really that much. It's off, like, consolidation, if we're being completely honest. So, yeah, this, and also you can see that this is pushing into this 5-minute order block right here. So, again, this was a learning day for show. Took a loss today, and, again, this is just, like, a little reminder. If you guys are taking losses and you guys are beginner traders and you guys are trying to learn how to trade, understand that losses are good. You guys should want to be fucking losing. You guys should want to be constantly learning because every single loss is a learning experience. Every single win is a learning experience. It's not just some time to go off and celebrate that you guys made some money, which you guys shouldn't even be making money in the first place. You guys should be on a demo account. But with that being said, that kind of covers my trade recap. And also, if I hit 200,000 subscribers overnight, or if I'm already at it, thank you guys for 200,000 subscribers. I'm sure I'll do something for it. But for the time being, I'm really just mainly focused on teaching you guys how to fucking trade and change your guys' lives. So with that being said, I appreciate you boys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.